Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Don't Drink Beer, aka Anal Sparger, 420 on Untapped. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I learned so much from going abroad and local cicerones. I've been watching those Brewdog guys and reading Charlie Papazian. So anyways, I went all the way to Pennsylvania and I learned all about local farming to tables. And apparently Tired Hands has migrant workers to put fresh produce in like all their beers, and it became fascinations with this idea of eating at a table. So anyways, as you already know, the whole point of making beer is to show people how good you are at brewing and adding other things to it after the beer is done. Then people know you're a super good brewer. So anyways, then you can just look back at the label and be like, oh yeah, we're super good brewers, look at what we just did. But anyway, if I can't look at a label and know that there's vanilla in it, then I don't even know that there's vanilla in it. So this beer doesn't even have a label on it, which is frustrating for most master cicerones, because then how are you supposed to even know what's in it or what you're even tasting? But it's made by #1 macro subsidiary Geese Aliens. So anyways, it's a massive whale. This is Nuthululu, named after all the nut shots on America's Funniest Home Videos, starring Bob Saget. But one of my biggest problems with Nuthululu is it's just not table-y enough. First, it needs more nut, which in doubt, always drop heavier nut loads right into it. Oh yeah, just let it get stringy on the nut loads. Anyway, but that's only one aspect of the substrate. So what you're gonna need is, it's gonna be super table-y. It's gonna need more of the local terroir from the area. So to fix that, I'm gonna be adding a pack of Parliaments to represent Gary, Indiana. Yeah, oh yeah, it's super Indiana at this point. Alright, and then what you're going to also need to do is reintegrate. This is Solera blending. And then next, what you're going to need to do is get some more of the terroir. I like to use Malort to represent Joliet. So you just give it a nice splash of the Malort like this. Oh yeah, super Malorty. You got the Jeffersons moving on up. And then also, the next thing that you need is South Chicago. To represent South Chicago, I like to use a 45 caliber bullet. That way you just get the authentic Chirac experience. And then you also give it another Solera blend. Now it's basically like I'm eating on a farm at table in the Midwest, but we can do even better. So just go like this, integrate it. It's getting super integrated, as you can see. You can use your hand as a cool ship to filter it. The yields are a lot smaller on these high integration batches. So anyways, this is hardly a blend, but if I learned anything from Hill Farmsteadings, and that the beer needs to be generational, to fix that, I have the adjunct heavyweight proprietors. This is the new proprietors. Thankfully, they got my letters and added even more items to prove how good they are at brewing. I love the Painola. It's total Painola bomb. Did anybody else get totally Painola? Yeah, it's sick Painola notes. Anyway. But one complaint I always get is, okay, yeah, you're a Midwest homer. Like, where's all the farming tables and all the other places, though? So to fix that, I got this. This is In and Outros Burgers. I have this actually sent over to me. So this is a doubler. So yeah, you just go like this, take your doubler, and then there you go. Now you got the West Coast influence, a super terroir, but I guess one of the problems is people say like, hey, this is going to give you those lipid tones, those super oily tones, but what about the torkelsons generational tones? Well, I guess we could just take like another stupid beer from like the West Coast just to give it a generational aspect, and then you give it the old Cuvée blend. Oh man. Well, it's not blending appropriately, but you get the gist of it. Just give it the good old shake. Alright, that's it. Don't drink beer.